It's an endless cycle of drugs, money, and violence. One that a marijuana policy reform lobby says could be stopped in its tracks if marijuana were legalized, taxed, and regulated here, like alcohol.
Right now in California, you don't see drug cartels from Mexico setting up and growing grapes. They're not growing grapes to make wine to sell it because it's a regulated market. The profit margin is relatively low because it is regulated, and someone who wants to grow grapes can just get a license and do it.
The Marijuana Policy Project insists marijuana is much safer than alcohol and tobacco and should be treated in much the same way. Cartels, they say, would have little incentive to be here if there's no money to be made.
It makes perfect sense to end the marijuana prohibition that we've seen on the books since 1937. Yes, there will be problems with marijuana use. Yes, some people will abuse it. But the prohibition of marijuana is much more harmful to the user and to society than the actual use of marijuana.
And one added benefit, according to the Marijuana Policy Project, if prohibition ended and marijuana were taxed and regulated, they estimate the combined savings and revenues could be somewhere between $14 and $40 billion a year.